So I thought we'd take a quick moment. We did a walk around the inside. I figured maybe we'd jump outside. Well, we just set this corner panel, and you can see here a couple things to point out. You can see there's an all-thread bar here that basically goes all the way through that corner. That's pulling that corner together on the bottom. Up on top, we have that recessed bolt system that is pulling it together there. You can see they're going around and they're putting the sealant at the miter joint here, all of the joints below there. Now, some of you might say, Steve, that sealant is probably not the end-all do-all for waterproofing. You're right, we're going to have a waterproofing system, membrane on the outside of the building here. So this is to get that system sealed up to what they typically do for superior walls, and then it's our responsibility to take care of the water management and the site water management on the outside of the walls here. But you can see here on our windows, all of the windows have treated bucks inside. They're already sized to the proper rough openings of our system here. And then this one here, we talked a little bit about this opening from the inside. You can see there's that ledge there with the 2x. Well, that is just for shipping. That's actually going to get cut out. The opening will then, rough opening will move down to there, but the slab will build that up a little bit, and then we'll have that proper rough opening there once we cast the slab for our sliding glass door there. You can see on the outside, you know, it's a pretty coarse texture in concrete. We have our septic drain here that goes out, and our septic field will be out off to my right there. And then as we come around the corner here, you get to see here where it'll finish off. You can see this is our exterior pipe. Now, remember in the earlier videos we talked about having that 6-inch drain pipe at the head of the wall. Well, that gets connected to this. This pipe comes down here. This is one of the cleanouts for it. But then it turns the corner and it goes off the corner of the property there. Now, the reason it doesn't go down the hill there is you can't make our problem and just dump it into somebody's backyard. So we actually have to keep it on the client's property over there and basically work on trying to resolve all the water management on site here. Now, obviously, some of the water that naturally came down this hill simply ran into the neighbor's yard. We're not going to be able to stop that. But what we don't want is to dump hundreds of gallons on a big rainstorm and, you know, pinpoint a selected area where we're dumping that. So we're going to dump it off over there and allow it to reach down into the ground there. But anyways, you can see here, I mean, again, this is my second time using Superior Wall, and we're probably almost about 23, 25 years apart. It's actually, I'm pretty impressed with the system overall, so I don't think this will be the last time I use it. In fact, we have another project that this is a top contender for the foundation system here that we're going to start in a few months. Anyways, let's see if we can't find some more stuff to look at. Alright, so we're back out at the workshop. We got that tour from the inside there. We're flying in some walls here. We're going to make up this end wall here. I just wanted to walk you through it. You can see, first of all, the corners are mitered corners. They're not butted corners. They're bolted together, that system. You can see we have our 4-foot frost wall system that's buried in the ground. And then we have a couple drops. We have this drop here for an exterior person door. And then we have a large drop down at the other end there. That is for our garage door system, so that you could actually pull a vehicle into the workshop or lawn tractor, whatever meets your needs here. But, you know, it's just so cool seeing these things get flown in. You guys do some just very minor checks, make sure that all of the surfaces are nice and clean so that when they marry up and we can get it as perfect as we possibly can. So the guy behind me is giving signals here, crane operator up there, making those finer adjustments and flying these panels right into place. So you can see we have the hole over there where we have the ability to get that bolted connection. So it takes a little bit of time for the crane operator. The last thing you want is this thing to come slamming into that wall and knock that wall out of plumb, right? So you have to pretty much bring it in about as delicately as you possibly can and simply just ease it right into place there and have it sit on top of the wall. So you can see on here there's actually a haunch that is built into the system. So in a later video we'll come and we'll talk. We actually have concrete planks that'll go across the top here that'll make the ceiling and the floor of the garage above, and then we'll pour a reinforced slab on top of those concrete planks, and that'll basically complete the foundation system out here at the workshop and the garage above. For the house there, that's going to get a traditional wood frame, but there you have it. You know, that corner piece slid right into place, damn near perfect. So Superior Walls out here at our off-site build. Steve Baczek, architect.